Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Skill for Channel. I'm Emma, and I'm so happy you're here today. If you want to improve your English speaking skills, build confidence, and sound more natural, you're in the right place. Today, I'm here with Liam. Hi, Liam.
Hi, Emma. Hi, everyone. I'm excited to be here again.
That's great. Today, we're going to talk about something very important for English learners: motivation and fluency. Many students know grammar, they know vocabulary, but when they speak, they feel nervous, slow, or unsure. Liam, can you relate to that?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Sometimes I know exactly what I want to say in my mind, but when I start speaking, everything becomes messy. I forget words, I hesitate, I feel embarrassed.
That's very normal. First, I want everyone listening to understand something. Fluency is not about speaking fast. It's about speaking smoothly and confidently. Even native speakers pause sometimes. That's natural.
Really? Because I always thought fluent speakers never stop or think.
No, not at all. Fluency means you can express your ideas clearly even if you need a moment to think. The key is not perfection. The key is communication.
That makes me feel better already.
Good. Now, Liam, let me ask you a question. Why do you want to improve your English speaking skills?
Well, there are a few reasons. First, I want to use English at work. My company works with international clients. Second, I want to travel more confidently. And honestly, I want to feel proud of myself.
That's beautiful. Wanting to feel proud of yourself is a strong motivation. Sometimes we focus too much on external goals, like exams or jobs, but internal motivation is even more powerful.
Yes, but sometimes I lose motivation, especially when I feel stuck.
Let's talk about that. What makes you feel stuck?
When I study for weeks but don't see big improvement, or when I compare myself to someone who speaks better than me.
Ah, comparison. That's dangerous. Everyone learns at a different speed. Instead of comparing yourself to others, compare yourself to the old you. Are you better than you were 3 months ago?
Actually, yes. 3 months ago, I was afraid to speak at all. Now I'm talking on this podcast.
Exactly. That's progress. Sometimes we don't notice improvement because it happens slowly.
That's true. I guess I focus too much on what I can't do.
Let's change that mindset. Instead of saying, my English is bad, try saying, my English is improving. Small difference, big impact.
I like that. Improving sounds hopeful.
Because it is. Language learning is a journey, not a race. Now, let's talk about fluency practice. Liam, how do you usually practice speaking?
Honestly, not very consistently. Sometimes I repeat sentences from videos. Sometimes I talk to myself, but I don't have many speaking partners.
Talking to yourself is actually a great method. Many learners think it's strange, but it works. When you speak alone, you remove the pressure of being judged.
That's true. I feel more relaxed when I'm alone.
Here's a simple exercise for everyone listening. Choose one daily topic, like your morning routine, and talk about it for 2 minutes without stopping. Don't worry about mistakes, just keep speaking.
2 minutes sounds short, but I think it's harder than it sounds.
Exactly. Try it and you'll see. At first, maybe you can only speak for 30 seconds. That's okay. Next week, try again. You'll improve.
So, consistency is more important than intensity.
Yes, studying 20 minutes every day is better than studying 3 hours once a week.
Emma, can I ask something honestly?
Of course.
How can I stop being afraid of making mistakes?
First, understand this. Mistakes are proof that you are trying. If you never make mistakes, it means you're not challenging yourself.
That's an interesting way to see it.
Let me ask you, when a child learns to walk, do we criticize them when they fall?
No, of course not.
Exactly. We encourage them. Language learning is the same. Falling is part of the process.
But sometimes people correct me in a way that makes me feel uncomfortable.
That can happen, but remember, correction is not criticism, it's support, and you can choose who you practice with. Find positive people.
That makes sense.
Let's talk about long-term motivation. Liam, what do you do when you feel lazy or tired?
Sometimes I skip practice. I tell myself I'll study tomorrow.
We all do that. But here's a trick. Lower the difficulty, not the commitment. If you don't feel like studying 30 minutes, study 5 minutes. Just don't stop completely.
Oh, I like that. So even small action keeps the habit alive.
Exactly. Habits are powerful. Motivation comes and goes. Habits stay.
That's very true. Some days I feel inspired, other days, nothing.
And that's normal. Discipline is stronger than motivation. Now, let's move to fluency again. Liam, when you speak English, do you translate from your native language?
Yes, almost all the time.
That slows you down. Instead of learning full sentences, learn phrases. For example, instead of learning the word decision, learn the phrase make a decision.
So, learning chunks of language?
Exactly. Native speakers think in chunks, not single words.
That explains why sometimes I know many words but still can't speak smoothly.
Yes, vocabulary alone is not enough. You need ready-to-use expressions. Let's do a small role play. Imagine you are at a networking event and you meet someone new. Start a conversation.
Okay, I'll try. Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Liam. What do you do?
Great start. I might say, "Hi, Liam, I'm Emma. I work in marketing. How about you?"
I work in IT. I mainly deal with software development.
Very good. That sounds natural already. See, you are more fluent than you think.
Thank you. I still feel slow though.
Fluency grows step by step. Confidence grows when you practice regularly. Before we finish, Liam, can you share one piece of advice for listeners who feel discouraged?
I would say don't wait until you feel ready. Start speaking now, even if your English isn't perfect, because waiting for perfection means waiting forever.
That's powerful. I completely agree. To everyone listening, your English doesn't have to be perfect to be powerful. Speak, practice, improve, repeat.
And don't compare yourself to others.
Yes, compare yourself to who you were yesterday.
Thank you, Emma. This conversation really motivated me.
I'm so happy to hear that. And thank you to all our listeners at English Skill for Channel. If you enjoyed this episode, keep practicing with us. Remember, fluency is built daily. See you next time.
See you. Keep speaking English.